necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Now here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
Jukes by again. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20.
A big play here for Dallas.
Give him 50
yards on the ground. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And it's a fumble. And the Rams have got it back.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yeah, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over. Now for their first possession.
They'll be led out by the second-year man from The Ohio State University, Justin Fields. They'll start with the option.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22.
They snap it to Fields.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
To throw again on second down. Murray.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Working down at the 9. A solid pick up at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Eckler diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game.
Now first carry for the former Pro Bowler, Josh Jacobs.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And past the 40 before it was out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And the Rams hit 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And last week they took one on the chin, but to me, this is a pretty resilient bunch. So I don't think they'll dwell too much on that loss. They'll be looking to come out in this one and make amends right now.
From the 50, here's Fields. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now on 2nd and 13.
Fields. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield.
A big play there for L.A. 45 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish that. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
Josh Jacobs, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So that drive. Capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Murray now on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
He was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 71 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19. That's good for 28 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Running on first down, Eckler. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Cody Barton there to bring him down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw, it's Murray. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Gould is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series.
Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball, all right? When guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, they're going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward.
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of here.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Cowboys are going to have great field position here.
Bro, why didn't he run the post route when it was wide open?
That's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips.
Like it's an option route, right? He's supposed to run the one that.
His coaching staff will be emphatic about he
that's my
shouldn't
fault.
that ball.
I still knew he didn't run it, and I still didn't look off of him.
On the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it in second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Eckler running it, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. Here's Murray. He gets it to Thomas. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Here's Murray. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Fields. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, the great coach has said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Von Miller in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
They started on the ground, and he loses the football a second time. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Second time in this first half now, Charles, and he's coughed up the football.
And both times, I think, they were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to revert to his fundamentals in those practice drills where they carry it through traffic. He's not out in the open field where he can swing it a little bit, cover it up, and take care of it.
2nd and 8. Now it's Fields off the bootleg.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again.
A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Now on 4th down, they throw a deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Eckler now between the tackles. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Murray going to throw.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
From the gun, here's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. Fields going to hurry his guys to the line.
To throw again on second down.
Fields. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Josh Jacobs as the first half is winding down.
And the Rams have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 14-10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, we'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First down, Murray.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
They were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
I should have ran it there.
The half on on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he ends up getting just enough on it. So we have message received.
Let's go.
No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
I should have ran that though. That was bad. Bad. I had 2 times. I could have ran.
Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here are the Rams to take over. They were losers last time out to the 49ers, but right now they're on the right side of the scoreboard as they start out 1st and 10. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. One play action. Fields. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Jacobs going to try the middle. Pushes him over. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. No surprise this offense would be able to convert. They're currently 2nd in the league in first downs, and they pick up one here.
Yeah, not a stat that we talk about a heck of a lot, but it's a vital one. And in this case, it's really vital because what does it do? Keeps their defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again.
And make you hold your ball, bro.
Near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Back to throw. Fields. And Sharp calls it in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They give him a gain of 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Fields. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Justin Jefferson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
Yeah, this defense as a whole has really been flying to the football all game long. They have not allowed too much of anything, and here's another example. A great play there to get in and disrupt it before it could get going.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Another toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
2nd down, here's an option.
Man, dudes can't hold their blocks, bro.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Tyus Bowser blowing that play up.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. On the return, it's James. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw here into the hands of Moore.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Here's Murray from midfield. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Once more, here's Eckler. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured up to the 9-yard run on the previous play. Getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
Flush to his right.
There's no way.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
There's no fucking way.
Kyler Murray taking it in from the 20.
And the Cowboys are back within a score.
Gold with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-17. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
These dudes can't hold their blocks.
Nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. They go with Jacobs. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short.
Gosh, bro.
And he is short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Now a give running left is Eckler. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. From the 41, Murray. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Murray now. Now he's flushed out left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran them in the field goal range with that one, so here come the choices. Do they kick it here, or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a 1st down?
Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover.
It's like I'm running behind my best. Like,
good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll begin on the ground.
can't get no holes, bro.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 39, Fields. And that's going to be...
it's like I never have enough time to let the guys get down the field.
That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw is Fields. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down. A good pickup there at 22. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Fields. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag. Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Holding offense.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast
like that guy is just like not blocking, like
and he's only
just standing there.
From the 20 to the 19.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Oh.
Illegal forward pass.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go on and score again. Can he get it done?
So that's CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points,
sure was.
Get a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16.
All right, y'all gonna keep running the ball? Go ahead.
Murray now on first down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Now Murray. To the right side, and he's got more complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Running on first down, Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Murray now on first down. Catch made right side by Wilson.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Murray's throw complete there to Thomas.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Here's Murray. And he'll go right back to Thomas, complete again.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
What?
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Up the middle with Eckler. A nice little juke. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this.
Yeah, this dude Kyler is a fucking goat, bro. Like, what is going on?
There on the scramble, and it's second down.
His
running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd and goal, Murray. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenger ground game.
It's like I can only get like 1 or 2 yards at a time, bro.
Anyone who's going to lay down a block,
Crazy, bro.
Don't let there be penetration, because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw,
oh, man,
might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Here's Fields.
And that is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here.
We're just going to lose this game like this. If we lose it, we lose it, but going for the show.
And that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On 4th down, Fields.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Go home, bro. Not doing that.
And they'll indeed take
Nice try. Where is Neil at? I can never find that play. Like, I say I don't want to let me call it them. I know, Joe.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they take a knee. Two running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12. The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee.
Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. And let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon up, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise, make graveyards feel alive, break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or roll like the storms wave. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest moments, they close, I'm that shining the light. I can make an earthquake nervous, I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night, that's still my breath is a storm, I bet. I can make the thunder clap when I perform. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise, make graveyards feel alive, break the immortal down to his demise. I make the moon blue, I'm making pigs fly, now I move mountains. I would've beaten the heart of a crash test dummy, I'm more so astounded. Yeah. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I do the impossible, impossible.
Is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
Yes, sir!
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Here's McCloud from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do. But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
That's caught out right by Jennings. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. Here we go with McCaffrey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
Okay. Good throw, bro. You know I saw that.
Ravens 24-yard line. Give him 18 on the play. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The kick by Gold is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
He was going for onside, bro. Okay, bro.
Kick.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Fields, touchdown.
And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats clocked him at close to 21 miles.
Childish ass onside kicking.
Kick it away following the touchdown.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And some room to maneuver. There he goes, right
McCaffrey's so
side.
annoying.
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. He's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now.
Shouldn't have ran that play. That's the same play he ran.
Again, and again, and again.
They say that play is nice, but it's like it only really works if they throw it.
And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
We're still onside kicking, bro.
Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Yep, you ran that play again, bro. You keep running up the middle. You're trying to guard the option.
Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Trying to guard the read option, bro. I'm just running it right up the middle of the field, bro. It's the same mistake I made. I'm not calling that play no more, though, bro. We're blitzing you up the middle of the field.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes
yo, these throws are like, what? I got people all around there, bro.
Play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success
here.
Shit.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. Nifty move. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
2nd down and 8.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. This is McCaffrey on the give. Room here to run.
161 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
He'll take it inside the 25.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side.
Oh, what am I doing?
Now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
Oh, my gosh. What am I doing?
Wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Gold to add the extra point.
Every time I call a dumb play, bro.
This one's back to an 8-point game. Boy, it's only a one-score game.
All right, bro. That again.
But they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. To the races, down the right side. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
And boy, things
You're onside again
here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
On first down, Purdy.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes, because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And they'll have it in the red zone.
Oh, my gosh.
Crosses over out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
And that's how you get McCaffrey, bro.
Touchdown of the afternoon.
And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Gold with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
I keep forgetting. I keep running out.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman,
46 yards.
and the Ravens have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with.
Oh, you got to catch that, bro. I should have switched to him and took that, bro.
That's going to wind up incomplete.
Man, I should have
For once
switched
in my
him.
life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Second and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy is nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
On third down, here's Dobbins.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
140 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Now it's Jackson.
That's into the hands of Crochet.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. From midfield now, here's Jackson.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Whistles and a timeout at the 2:05 mark. So this defense wanting to get one more pause in before the 2-minute warning, and they do just that. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Jackson now.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, boy, this
that was a horrible throw, Lamar.
Now 4th down because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you can punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
Tucker's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Here's Purdy.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Purdy to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. He'll look to throw.
That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw.
Why is he wide open?
That's going to be caught. And he's across for the touchdown. And it's likely to
Aye.
here in the closing stages.
Oh, my goodness.
Now goal for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come from behind.
I feel like I got scored on 3 times off of bad play calls, bro.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster.
One last shot for Jackson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
What a game we were treated to.
It's a good game. I just 3 bad play calls. Like,
just beyond midfield for one final shot.
Literally 3 bad play calls.
They suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they
It's
had
21
a chance
points.
in that final play, and getting into midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen.
it would have been nice if Lamar would have made that throw, though. That one throw where the dude was open in the middle of the field, and I could have scored a touchdown there instead of a fucking field goal. Like, that's what I needed. I needed the touchdown there. I just gotta call better plays. Like, my play calling was sus that game. Let's give Lamar a break now. No. They wanted to try the Bengals. Let's go.
Just like Shorty know a way around the storm, making hits with hit boy. All he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me. I'm hot at all that rap deep.
It was just a few plays. Like the running, the McCaffrey shit was what it was, but those few plays where like my defense was just a bad play call. Like that killed me again. There were times where I didn't need to run the ball again. I should have ran something else. Mixed it up.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Set to go, Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. This one taken just inside the 10. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And here's Pickett to put it in the air off the bat. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. 2nd and 10. It's Pickett again. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. Pickett now on 1st down. It's a loss of 8 there on the 1st down play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 23 yards the pickup there.
Hurts, like.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
I'm just a little late on my alerts, man. I'm just like a little bit behind. Like I gotta get on that. Like that's not even a good pass.
Well, this is what you want to see from your rookie quarterback on an opening drive, Charles. He looks cool, he looks calm, he looks collected in marching them down the field.
And Brandon, I just think the game continues to change and evolve because we're called.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose, and the Bengals grab it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery in a Cincinnati.
That's how my last game started.
And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do. Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Off play action, Pickett.
And he'll be hit as he releases it.
I see these fucking routes.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Here's Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
Look for him every time, bro. It's like
the Steelers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago. So a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack.
Now back to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to get them back to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Now Pickett on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
No, don't quit, bro. Come on. You didn't even get to use Joe Burrow, like, when I get the ball, like. Why go for it just to say, oh, if I don't get it, I'm gonna quit, bro? It's a 7-point game. Freaking dweeb.
I hope y'all can best double E, cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Can I make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting unruly. I've been hooping like a hoolie, keep it coolie before I stuff you in a locker like a bully. Like a bully in the work, you can see my fingernail dirt. I'm the last one to leave, even when I come first. Yeah, you might want it bad, but I'm sure I want it worse. I'ma do it cause I love it, I'ma love it till it hurts. What's the worst that can happen, Captain? I'm strapped in, no I'm not crazy, I'm just tapped in. Hungry like I'm fasting, I'm about that action, no slacking. Well, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, cause here come the pain. No one to call up for help, no one to blame but yourself. You should've known better, however you did it, so we had to come ring your bell. Like I need a award, wait until I score, make it rain till it pour. I'm a dog on force, put in work like a chore till I'm underneath the floor, in the trenches like a war. If they wanna give them more, when I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. 4th down, 4 yards, put it all on the line. I am not worried cause it is our time. I hear the crowd in the background, man, they just wanna see me shine. For the hell of it, it's irrelevant. You lacking the intelligence to make it make sense. We gon' manifest whatever we came to get. That's a little money and a trophy and nothing they call respect. We don't care who the best, we don't worry who was next. We gon' put them boys to rest like a temper feet of bed. I'm ahead of the rest like I came without a net. They gon' say it under breath, I'ma say it with my chest. I got it wrapped like a toga, put the whole team on my shoulders. Hold up, wake these boys up, call me Folger, soldier, flow feeling colder, some call it Mola. You don't wanna box me, I'm feeling cocky.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up,
and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
In motion left is Watkins. On 2nd and 9, Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
Oh my gosh, bro. I thought he had that.
Near the 25. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He got me.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Chris Watkins, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Here we go.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. When he went on the move there,
See, like, sometimes I be knowing, like, hey, this play ain't about to work, and I need to, like, switch out of it. Then I just force the play anyway. Like, I know that play was.
You don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly, meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them? They were on him in a hurry.
Looking deep downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, this defense was victimized earlier in this opening quarter. This time, a measure of revenge.
Well, they always tell defenses you have to have a short memory. But I also think it helps if you remember what happens to you before, and now you're able to flip it around. They didn't want to show weakness and let this offense think they could do whatever they want. And they turned things around in that case and picked one off themselves.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. First down. Here's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
On second down, here's Mixon. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Burrow on third down.
It's not who I wanted to throw it to. God, Lee.
Incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Put the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
That was stupid.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Not seeing the field well at all, bro. I know somebody else is open too. He's forcing the ball. He's forcing the ball.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ain't even open.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the
I just feel like if I can read where he's going, I can take the ball. It's like I'm there, but it's just I just have to really see it. I can see it and commit.
Sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense.
I'm not seeing the routes. That's my problem right now.
I think that's why he came right out
Used to be
throwing
better
the
at
football,
this.
hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. It's a second down run with Sanders. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. That second down play nets a -4.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Away. I with 2 people right there. Come on.
Brandon, I just wonder.
Better
I think
not.
maybe he was worried about where he was on the field. Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely, he was right there by him.
I can get back in this game, but I gotta really see the field better.
You gotta catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Bro, I gotta see the field way better.
No good. He missed it, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2
Not running off the route, like.
And know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to. Or maybe you have to be sterner with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
He sets to fire deep. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
On 1, right?
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That is taken in by Hurst. And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And that was stupid. I just keep doing dumb shit, bro. Like I'm giving the ball away.
And as we've seen,
gosh, bro, what am I doing?
Threw some away on that snap, and look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching.
Giving the ball.
This is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away and could cost them a ball game?
Who catch the ball?
A pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling in.
It's my captain, bro. Literally my captain.
Down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more.
Like one of my best players right there.
Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. A give running left. It's Sanders.
There's no way.
And some room to down the numbers. There he goes. The 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Oh, man, I gotta break these bad habits, bro. Like I just gave him the ball back.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Elliott good on the extra point.
Yeah, I keep thinking I can throw these jump balls. Like, nah, man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it
I really
away.
know right when I hit the button. Like that.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Burrow will throw.
And that one caught downfield by Boyd.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
On 3rd down, Mixon.
And they're knocking on the door now, as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Here we go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Touchdown Bengals. Tyler Boyd in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
And that one makes it 14-7.
I scan the field, and when I really think like man, I don't want to try to force it, and I just see it, and I think like I'm gonna get an aggressive catch animation or something. That's when I see it.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
I mean, I'm just not even. Even.
They'll throw now on the final play. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter.
I'm not playing the guy that calls onsides over and over and over and over and over, like a little dork. That's the dude I lost to the first game. Like, dude was calling onsides over and over. Like, okay, you won, bro, but like, cheesing the fucking game. Good job.
We get started in the second half.
If I lose to that, like, it's like, okay, well, I had to play flawless.
Begins with a touchback.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, They're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Play action. It's Burrow.
A bad pass, bro. So like I probably need to lob. That's where I be thinking I can lob it to the right, but then like when I do it, like.
Look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game. It comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
On third down, Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Misconnection there. He's hit almost 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
Somebody make a fucking play, bro.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They start on the ground here at Sanders.
Man, Miles Sanders is not this good, bro.
Pick up to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Slot man moves right. From the 27, Hurts. He's got him in, complete. 20.
Okay, I guess, bro. I mean, I guess, like, I'm on the route and, like, you just get it anyway. Yeah, I know you're running a go route.
Take care of the football, eat
okay.
a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they
Yes.
get a cushion for the rest of the game. They just help themselves offensively. They help their defense out as well.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I can't say I'm really feeling the Eagles yet, but or the Bengals yet, but like I just.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now it's Burrow. That his passes are intercepted for the 3rd time today. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right after.
Like I'm literally like just not understanding. Like, okay, is that open or is it not? Like, am I not throwing it right? It looks like, I mean, that's Jamar Chase, like, on a linebacker. Like, I'm thinking, like, okay. Okay, I guess that's a bad read, maybe.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Hurts fumbles it.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. 30, 10. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about
I thought they weren't about to even pick that up for a second. I'm not even going to lie.
How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
All right, man, I need to wake up, bro. This, like, I just got to lock in right here, bro. All right, let's run. And this. All right, let's start here. Let's start here.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Now let's play linebacker right now.
Amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
Yeah, absolutely have to.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Priority number 1, because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1
like,
game.
And he makes it all the way down to the 19.
Miles Sanders.
Yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here, you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
70, hot 70. Drop 50, drop 50.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got him in. It's Brown.
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ins as the third quarter has come to a close.
I got to score here and at least make them have to think about it, man.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA
Make it a game, bro.
Sports.
Here we go.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Burrow looking to pass. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
In motion right here, Boyd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Open man, it's complete to Higgins.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion left goes Boyd.
11 and 10, 11 and 12, 180.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there.
Gun.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
11 and 10, go.
Here's Burrow.
Slant pass to Boyd.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defense in front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
11.
From just shy of midfield, Burrow. He's got his man. That's Sample, the tight end.
Here we go.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. In motion goes the tight end.
70, get move.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. On first and 10, it's Sanders. A solid stiff arm.
186 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
17 yards and a first down for Philly. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
Many picks. Not flowing like I was the other game. The other game, I feel like my play calling, I just had a good rhythm with my play calling. Today, I'm like kind of searching to find the groove offensively.
Me and my boys make major moves. Still the same ones that I came with. Up in a payment. Told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we all big time. Face on my rollie on big time. Face on my goals, that's a big climb. Still my flow is unshakable. Run it up. I cannot quit it. I need it. I ain't where I wanna be. I can admit it. Never submitting. I'm fighting my darkest of thoughts. I am a force. I harbor the light that's inside of my heart. I write in my art and give you my story. You the witness. I came on a mission to give you my pain and give you my glory. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining. Nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears. But I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe, nah. I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the Wraith and we lay in the stars. I made it happen to boss, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there.
Alright, I'll play one more.
I'm taking it there. It's gonna be a riot, doubt me it's quiet. I got the can of gas, I'm about to ignite. I am driven, I won't ever get tired. Cause I've been left behind, I have to get right. Waiting on the sign, now I just wait on myself. Got nothing weighing on the mind. One thing I learned after all this time, the mountain you carry meant for you to climb. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears. But I'm still here, nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from
I'm not gonna sit in here for a bad time, though. I feel like I should have stopped playing after that last game, but I feel like I'm just giving the game away. And wait.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Ford Field. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Up past the 30, second down coming up.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game. or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
Hey, some of these animations are weird,
but
bro.
they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from
I'm picking the wrong fucking play.
this afternoon. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Out of the gun, gone.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
They'll try it now with Swift.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Once again, it's Swift.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
The holes are there, but they're not holding the line. Like,
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. Wide open receiver complete.
there's no way.
Doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Here's Swift.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
DeAndre Swift taking it in for the
See, like, that's like when I get in that groove where I'm like audibling into like good plays, like that's when I'm not just audibling into, like, if I'm gonna run no huddle, I have to have a it can't just be like random. There needs to be a thought behind it. I like to run the no huddle when I feel like I got that rhythm going.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
The only thing I wish about the Lions in this game is I wish they still had Hawkinson. If they still had Hawkinson, like, you could really cook up offensively. I like to have a serviceable tight end. Lions tight ends, you got to get them open. Like, there's no.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10
at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And under the Lions' pressure,
Aiden.
he's brought down.
Come on, Aiden.
That sack, Aiden Hutchinson. If they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert.
Oh, I was right there. I was right there.
And mark him down.
I just don't commit to seeing it. That's my problem.
23 yards the pickup there.
I ran away.
First possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
There it is.
That's into double coverage and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
There it is. Commit. You be seeing it, bro. You just be like second guessing yourself. You be seeing it.
There's going to be someone there, and sure enough, this one's going the other way.
2 seconds to go, first quarter. On 1st and 10,
It's like if I could just get these blocks to set up, I could actually make some runs. Like it's there.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Eight yards to go on 2nd down. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. Yeah. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
How do I turn this momentum factor shit off? Like,
they'll send a receiver here in motion right. Throwing on 3rd. Goff.
horrible throw.
Team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get the
Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Like that play didn't feel good even when I had it lined up.
Something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
All right, man, let's lock in, man. Keep that rhythm going, man. Keep that rhythm. We're struggling with the inside zone, so keep running that.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Oh, I'm right. Oh my God. Ooh, okay. I think I know how to beat this guy. At least unless he starts doing something else, I think I know how to beat this guy.
These great receivers, they have such great body control and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
Mike Hughes came crashing in that time, got the sack.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting it.
No!
Coverage, and it's intercepted.
Fuck!
Deshaun Elliott, and the Chargers are going to take possession as they get at the 42-yard line.
So the yellow flag came out.
That's bullshit, bro. And I didn't even need to do that. He had that.
1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Lions are going to get the football back at their own 17. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3.
Now let's score here so we can get the. He gets the ball back. So I got to score.
Bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From the 30 on second down, Goff, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Gone. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. Goff, a handoff here to Swift. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now Goff. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 19.
Ric Flair, woo!
Back to the running game with Swift. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now on 2nd and 13. Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Goff. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Badgley's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stout troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground.
And that's caught inside the 30.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Shitty-ass corners. I had a guy there, too.
Marvel at how these guys guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
Got burnt.
That might be just what they needed to get back in this game. Sometimes you need a big play to shake things up, get a little life in your sideline, get everyone believing again, and they got it there in a big way.
It's like I see him. It's like I see him. I just gotta read it. I gotta actually go get the shit. I'm PIing every time.
The call there always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
We're standing right now. I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
This isn't the play I wanted to run.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Alex Anzalone came in there.
Oh, it was. I just, what's
and
it
got
called?
him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. Now it's Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because
up,
of the
man?
pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Once more, here's Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score.
Pass interference.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Being chased out left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the gun on third down, Goff.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
And this defense definitely in his head there on third down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call him for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And connecting here with DJ Shark.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
To throw is Goff.
That's once again complete to Shark.
Touchdown. DJ Shark. 29 yards.
And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Great play call, bro. Great play call. Great play call. That's how you know huddle, bro. Obviously, he's doing this little dive thing where my runs aren't working, so I'll just throw a little bubble, bro. I know you're probably running cover one anyway with the little zone in the middle, so.
Here comes Carter. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
I feel like this play really is giving them problems. Like, I know I can get a turnover off of it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
All right, I'm going to run this play one more time. If it doesn't work, now I'm going to switch it up.
Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And he's throwing it at me too, bro. I just gotta.
The game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get.
It's like I know I probably shouldn't keep running this, but like if I'm there to make the play and I just can't, bro.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
There it is. There it is.
And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 23.
I had to switch it up that time, man. I was like, I can't keep losing to that same play. It's going to burn me eventually. I keep running it over and over.
Will further hinder their already slim chance of victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And this will wind up the Lions' first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Again, it's Williams.
Come on, bro. Get that block.
The football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
He dropped it.
Traffic and it's intercepted.
He dropped it. He fucking dropped it. He fucking dropped it.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
He fucking dropped it.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
He fucking dropped it.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But
He fucking dropped it.
So by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them.
That's crazy, bro.
Great finish.
I would have just ran the ball if I knew you were going to drop the ball. My best receiver. Literally my best receiver. That's crazy.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fields it right around the goal line.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they hit the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Nah, I play smart, bro. I want my win, my nigga.
Take a knee here.
I mean, yeah, you got your little fumble recovery for touchdown, but you're still losing. You should have went for the onside. I don't know why you didn't, but I guess you thought I was going to, like, maybe give you a chance. Nah, I don't play like that, bro. I take my dubs.
Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion.
Detroit. Detroit. Let's go. You thought I wasn't going to lock in with Detroit? Jared Goff.
What an atmosphere this was, and the home team getting the late.
That's why you take your field goals.
Victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
I won because of that 3 points before halftime. And that's how you get off.
That can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final
with the boys. One pride. Still, man, Amon-Ra dropped that first down, though. Like, he straight dropped that bad boy. Right here. That was the read right there, 89. I mean, Amon-Ra was open, but I mean, he still. I still feel like he should have caught that. I mean, I hit possession and everything, but I guess. But I mean, like, this was a more safer throw. Yeah. I gotta make sure to check that, not get locked in on the slant route. Peek at the other route. Look at the slant. If it's not really there, look left.
Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the
heavy on pretty. Leaving my mark like a, I see no biggie. Ain't biting my tongue, I can't be no goofy, no victim to none of my enemies. Like honestly, be sending me talk from a sip that a weed when I get to me. My check don't discriminate, still take deposits if you talking Vietnamese. I just be having my way, only care about what the pay till say. Urge you wanna be, don't gotta whip it, rag on no petty. Lips like talk with that on your hip, if you ain't gon' rip it or pop it. I'm thinking like show me a benefit. Let me dumb it down, Benjamin. We not equivalent, really bad, looking so innocent. Bossy predicament, I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You mad while I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. Attitude bad on Diddy. He only 2 times from the he out like a light, call him Ricky. And honestly, it ain't no cap in it. No, ain't no cap in it. I like with a stack in it. I'm about it. Stop it, cause it ain't no acting it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. Leaving my mark like it. I see no biggie. Call me Hillary, stay at the bank. Making moves like I'm hot in the shank. I'm low key, but I pop out in blank. This bun on my knife, stop trying to look. They do not come for me. Fake, I can't keep no company. Only the real respect my honest. So watch how you coming if you're under me. I'm with it in Rex involved. I they text and calls. Run me that, making no sense at all. They bounce like a basketball. Your boo never coming back. This go stupid, go dumb. Tell that boy you gotta pay for some. I sit on no throne, you ain't taking none. You bragging on pants, I make for fun. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You mad while I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. Attitude bad on Diddy. He only 2 times from the he out like a light, call him Ricky. And honestly, it ain't no cap in it. No, ain't no cap in it. I like with a stack in it. I'm about it. Stop it, cause it ain't no acting it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. Leaving my mark like a, I see no biggie. I ain't keeping up with what you saying on the internet. I ain't keeping up with the news. When I get that daily paper, stop playing me. Pap.
Boys make major moves, still the same ones that I came with. Up in a payment, told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we all big time. Face on my rollie on big time. Facing my goals, that's a big climb. Still my flow is unshakable. Run it up, I cannot quit it. I need it, I ain't where I wanna be. I can admit it. Never submitting, I'm fighting my darkest of thoughts. I am a force. I harbor the light that's inside of my heart. I write in my art and give you my story. You the witness. I came on a mission to give you my pain and give you my glory. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining. Nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears. But I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe, nah. I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the Wraith and we lay in the stars. I made it happen, the boss, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. It's gonna be a riot, doubt me it's quiet. I got the can of gas, I'm about to ignite. I am driven, I won't ever get tired. Cause I've been left behind, I have to get right. Waiting on the sign, now I just wait on myself. Got nothing weighing on the mind. One thing I learned after all this time, the mountain you carry meant for you to climb. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears. But I'm still here, nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me.
Got your best friend hanging out the arm though. Got game like I'm dropping me a console. No, I don't swim, but but I give a now flex. While you there looking the best, feel to get up in your chest while I soak up my success, getting tokens for your stress. I be making all the checks anytime you see me step on a stage, acting real soft like my skin coming beige. Gonna step out and with him, girl, you fake. Try to get it out, but you handsome, you ain't dance on. Tell your boyfriend go and put your pants on. Down, the best friend, she went and did the same thing. I'm really mad, but she won't know. Everything has gotta be cool when we living so cold. Feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chill is in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone. And everything around me getting I'm gonzo, headed where the homie live, cause it's on though. I was chasing 3 women like I'm Mojo Jojo, so my girl got mad and she my bro. Monica, you're wrong though, that's against a bro code. Headed to his home though, no we living solo. Vertebrae, got this broken to his place. It's chillin' in space, yeah. From then I say it's evidence you entertain my loyalty to infiltrate. The only woman that I claim to risk your life to get some strange. How my anger is a pain, you didn't know that I'm a saint. I will blow your up, then I again. Cold. Feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chill is in my